Hey there, this week's flavor drop is honey peach. One of the reasons why I wanted to try this flavor is because I grew up eating peaches and cream, which is just half and half, diced peaches with half and half and honey. And that was the best and most delicious little breakfast or snack that I had growing up. And so I want to try recreating that in ice cream. I want to make a honey peach jam and also have a peach reduction so that you get this really yummy peach flavor ice cream, but then also a honey taste in there as well. To blanch them, you actually start with a little X. You put a little X cut in here so that when you go to peel the skin off after they're blanched, it comes off really easy. And we're gonna use 6 peaches. They're gonna go straight into boiling water on the stove. When the peaches are done being blanched, you put them right into ice water. And it doesn't take very long to blanch them, so that's what we're gonna do next. With our peaches in the ice water, this is where the little X comes in handy. You just pull the skin right off of the peaches. It makes skinning peaches so quick, way quicker and way easier than taking a knife and doing it that way. Okay, our peaches are done. They are peeled, so we're just gonna get rid of all of this skin and dice them up for our honey peach jam and for the reduction. And I think what I'll do is just get our pots out and put them right straight into the pots. So we used 6 peaches, and I'm just gonna put them, half them, and 3 are gonna go into for the jam, and 3 will be for the reduction. They don't have to be pretty because they're gonna be cooked down. Okay, now that our peaches are diced and separated into their different pans, we're gonna put it on the stove. One will be the peach jam, honey jam, and one will be the reduction. Okay, I took our peach jam off the stove. I think it's good. It'll thicken as it cools. The last time I made this, I overcooked it, and so it was too like sticky or too tacky kind of. So I'm hoping that this time it will be the right consistency. And I'm just gonna store it in this container. I'm going to put it straight into the fridge. I think our peach reduction is finished. It definitely looks reduced from before when they were full peaches. So we're gonna put it in this container and let it cool. And when everything is nice and cold, then we will combine this reduction with our ice cream base. Yesterday, we made the honey peach jam and the reduction. So today we're going to assemble everything. We're gonna put our ice cream base into a bowl and we're gonna add honey to it. I hope that it doesn't change too terribly the consistency of the sugar. Sugar is a very important component of ice cream. It helps with the freezing process. Obviously, it is there as a sweetener. The important part of sugar in any form is for the freezing aspect of it. It lowers the freezing temperature so that your ice cream isn't rock hard, but it's a nice frozen yet soft, chewy consistency. And the more sugar you add to it, the softer your ice cream becomes. I like a really hard ice cream, and regardless of putting ice cream in the freezer for a long time, if there's too much sugar, it will just be a soft mess. So we're gonna add a little bit of honey. I'm hoping that it doesn't make our ice cream too soft with the finished product. So we'll see. I might not even add a full, maybe I'll just do half of this. We're also going to add our reduction, not all of it, just some of it. There is a little bit of water in here. So I'm going to try not to get very much water. Leave that there. I really want to get that honey kind of dissolved or incorporated into the mix. Now that it's all combined in here, we're going to add it to our ice cream maker. I would really love for this ice cream to work because it would taste so good. To really have that flavor of the honey in there and also the peach. Fingers crossed that it works. Our ice cream looks really good. So I think it's time to put it in our pint container. Yeah, that's really nice. So we also have our honey peach jam, and I hope that this set up okay. I think it's still gonna be good in the ice cream because it'll be more like soft-ish, perhaps. Oops. And I think this ice cream looks really pretty. Just hope that it tastes as pretty as it looks. Tastes as good as it looks. Can something taste pretty? Right, we'll put the lid on here and stick it in the freezer. I'm excited about this flavor. I really hope that it turns out beautifully and that it tastes pretty, that it tastes good. And I like that it's in a pink little container. Okay, we'll see how this turns out later. I have my friend Amy here, and we are going to be reviewing or tasting honey peach today. This is my second attempt at making this particular flavor. The first time I made it, it was kind of dry and not very creamy, and it wasn't very honey-y. So I'm hoping that this batch is more creamy, that you can taste the honey in it and get those flavors going.
Sounds good.
And the texture. What I like about this, I like the swirls in there so far. I think that's really pretty. Oh, also the last time I made the jam, it was like clumpy. So I tried to make sure that the jam was more soft in a way.
So this is homemade peach jam.
Homemade peach jam.
From fresh peaches.
From fresh peaches. There we go. And Amy likes cones.
I do.
So there you go. Yes.
I can taste peach.
Yes, I can too. I can taste the honey, but I can also really taste the cream. I think I could add more peach, but what do you think?
It tastes good. The flavor's really good. I can definitely taste the peach. I think the honey's just subtle, which is probably what you would want.
Yeah. And this is something that can occur if you add too much sugar to ice cream, is it can really make your ice cream super, super soft. And this ice cream is soft. It's not as dense as my other ice creams are. And I think that's because of the extra sugar added to it. But I think that's okay for this particular flavor.
Right. Because if you're going to have honey, it's going to bring that. I think I can taste it. Maybe not so much as honey, but as more sweetener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite little treats growing up is still honey or peaches and cream. And the best part of it is when all the peaches are gone and you just have the peach juices, the cream, half and half is what we would use, and honey at the bottom. And I think that's kind of how this tastes, with just that hint of honey with the cream. So I think, at least for me, I think I got that same taste. If that makes sense.
It does. It looks really pretty. It tastes good. So I might not have a critique for it.
Well, all right. This round was definitely way better than my first round. It's an improvement, and I'm very glad.
Yeah, it's a success.
Even though the ice cream is soft, there is still a little chewiness to it. Yeah, I'm pleased.
Would it work to put like peach chunks in along with the jam, or does that not work?
Like if they were really tiny chunks, possibly. But if you were to just to put chunks of fruit in ice cream, you're just gonna get ice fruit.
Because it's that juice that's so watery, it just turns
to ice. Amy loves strawberry ice cream as well.
I do.
Have you ever had a strawberry ice cream that has larger pieces of strawberry in it?
Probably.
Yeah, I have. Those larger pieces of strawberry, it is icy. It just creates more ice in the ice cream. Instead of having this smooth, creamy consistency, you do have bites of ice in there.
And actually, like, that makes me think of if I get strawberry mixed in at an ice cream place, I don't love it because it just turns hard and too cold and doesn't taste that great. So maybe that's a sort of similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Concept.
That's exactly, the ice cream freezes it. With my fruit ice creams, I cook them down. I use an immersion blender to puree them. Yeah. So you still get all the real fruit in there, just without the chunks and ice.
Right.
Except for I get the ice in the jam. That'll have to fix, but great question.
Thank you.
Overall, I'm really happy with how this ice cream turned out. The jam swirls in there are just made it look really pretty, and the flavor is pretty much where I want it in recreating one of my favorite snacks growing up. Overall, I would say success.
Yay.
Yay. Bye.